This is CBS News Bay Area with Juliette Goodrich.
Since a landmark Supreme Court ruling, California, along with some other Bay Area cities, have been ramping up efforts to remove homeless encampments from sidewalks and other public places. We've seen the sweeps in San Francisco, city workers removing tents and trash and cleaning the streets. While the encampments have been most visible in the Bay Area's biggest cities, East Palo Alto is now promising its own crackdown, and its mayor is encouraging other peninsula cities to join in. But as Kara St. Cyr shows us, those who live on the streets say they just don't have anywhere else to go.
Smaller cities in the Bay Area now feeling the pressure to clear out encampments. The mayor in East Palo Alto now proposing an ordinance that pulls in resources from other cities to help with the effort. Kayla Neal has been living on the streets of Redwood City for more than a year and was recently given notice. She has to leave by tomorrow.
We are just told to move and kind of figure it out, and it's really unfortunate.
Kayla tells us this encampment isn't easy to live in, but it's quiet and relatively safe. She says the idea of being moved is frightening, but she's mostly worried about where she'll go.
What comes after the sweep? After the sweep, are there going to be housing units available?
Kayla's experience is being felt all over California as cities push to clear encampments in accordance with the Supreme Court decision. Smaller cities like Redwood City and East Palo Alto are the latest to join the push, answering Governor Newsom's call to step up homeless sweeps.
There are those individuals who are still struggling for a myriad of reasons to get the help they so deserve.
Today, East Palo Alto's Mayor Antonio Lopez announced his city's effort to clear out encampments. The ordinance would implement a two-strike system that would give homeless people 2 written warnings and 2 offers of shelter before they're moved.
And then on a case-by-case basis, should they refuse help, then we'll cooperate with other social services, other agencies.
Mayor Lopez emphasized that this effort isn't so much about clearing encampments as it is about getting help for the unhoused. He's asking for increased funding for housing and mental health services, so the city will have enough resources to be able to help people living on the streets.
I don't think a one-size-fits-all solution through law enforcement is the approach. We have to have a balanced approach.
San Mateo County has seen an 18% increase in homelessness in the past 2 years. Many of the encampments are in Redwood City, which is why East Palo Alto's mayor is calling on other cities in San Mateo County to collaborate on solutions.
I think it's fair to give more than just a notice, you know what I mean, to give hope afterwards.
Meanwhile, Kayla is biding her last hours here before she has to leave. She'll go, no matter how scared she is, but she's hoping for something better on the other side.
In a bit of good news, San Mateo County learned today that it will be getting almost $14 million to help house its growing homeless population. The money will go toward a hotel conversion project that will add 45 new units. Richmond, San Francisco, and Sebastopol will also get a big chunk of change for projects in those cities through the state's Home Key Homeless program. Meanwhile, another plan to create more than 70,000 new homes across the Bay Area is dead, at least for now. Housing officials had placed a $20 billion regional bond measure on the November ballot. But a group called the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association filed a lawsuit over the plan. Their main objective, the ballot measure, understated the annual cost by about $200 million each year. Today, officials voted to pull the measure off the November ballot. A measure that will go before voters this November is one that would get together and get tougher on retail theft and other petty crimes. San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan was among those in Sacramento today pushing for its passage. But as Steve Large shows us, it's causing quite a rift among the Democrats.
We know that the public safety debate has at times become partisan. It should not be.
San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan standing at the state capitol alongside Elk Grove Mayor Bobby Singh Allen. The pair of Democrats, 2 of the newest California mayors, actively campaigning to pass Prop 36, aimed at increasing punishments for retail theft and drug crimes across the state. The governor opposes it. Viral videos of group smash and grab robberies have become a high priority political issue.
We've heard the narrative that perhaps the Proposition 36 is only supported by Republicans. That is not true.
It deals with the repeat offenders.
Sacramento County DA Tien Ho joining the mayors to launch a new political action committee seeking to raise money to get their message out.
What we need to raise to get the message across to the voters that this is about mass treatment and not mass incarceration.
Have you talked to the governor about this issue?
We have. We have, and look, we respectfully agree to disagree on this particular issue.
Well, I think it's a bad initiative.
Governor Gavin Newsom spoke earlier this summer about plans to campaign against the initiative. He tried to prevent it from even reaching the ballot.
It's really a drug policy reform that brings us back decades. Very concerned about that.
According to the Legislative Analyst's Office, Prop 36 will turn some theft misdemeanors into felonies. It will also require a warning of possible murder charges for selling or providing drugs, and it will create a new charge called a treatment-mandated felony. The LAO reports if passed, Prop 36 will increase prison population and could cost hundreds of millions of dollars.
And this is a high-profile issue.
I asked political analyst Gary Dietrich about the political risk for Democratic mayors going up against the governor.
This is not something you just do without thinking about the consequences.
And, there's certainly funding implications potentially down the road for a lot of, relationships with the top dog. But the other thing is they've got their own constituencies.
Now to San Francisco, where a grieving mother joined city leaders in a call to action to find justice for her son and other homicide victims whose cases have gone cold. Aubrey Abraska was shot and killed in 2006, but his killer was never found. Ever since, Aubrey's mother, Paulette Brown, has been a staunch advocate for gun violence awareness. She created a poster board of reward bulletins for unsolved homicides, which will be put on display at every San Francisco police station lobby.
We wanted to let them know that we as mothers are still suffering in silence.
The reward for information on Aubrey's murder case is up to $250,000. In Oakland, 3 men accused in the killing of Oakland police officer Tuan Lay will be going to trial. A judge made that ruling today. All 3 face murder charges. Their trial is set to begin at the end of this month. Lay was killed back in December while he was responding to a robbery at a cannabis business. Murder charges were dropped today against a 4th suspect, the alleged getaway driver, but he is still set to stand trial for burglary charges.